There's an evil English teacher. He is a very bad teacher.
There is an evil English teacher. He's a very bad teacher.
He comes into his class. The students are sitting at their desks, waiting for him.
He comes into his class. The students are sitting at the desk, waiting for him.
The teacher says to the class, "Every day we'll study English grammar. If you make a mistake, I'll hit you with a stick."
The teacher says to the class, "Every day we'll study English grammar. If you make a mistake, I'll hit you with a stick."
Then the teacher opens his textbook. He says, "Today we'll learn the past perfect progressive verb tense, as well as the future conditional."
Then the teacher opens his textbook. He says, "Today we'll learn the past perfect progressive verb tense, as well as the future conditional."
He points to a girl and says, "What's the past perfect progressive?"
He points to a girl and says, "What's the past perfect progressive?"
The girl's very nervous. She says, I don't know."
The girl's very nervous. She says, I don't know." She said, "I don't know."
As soon as she finishes speaking, the evil teacher jumps across the room with a large stick and hits her on the head.
As soon as she finishes speaking, the evil teacher jumps across the room with a large stick and hits her on the head.
The girl cries. The other students are very scared.
The girl cries. The other students are very scared.
The teacher points to a boy and says, "What is the future conditional?" The boy says nothing.
The teacher points to a boy and says, "What is the future conditional?" The boy says nothing.
The teacher says, "Go ahead, answer, now."
The teacher says, "Go ahead, answer, now."
The boy says, But, we haven't learned it yet."
The boy says, but, we haven't learned it yet.
The evil teacher says, "In other words, you don't know it."
The evil teacher says, "In other words, you don't know it."
He jumps across the room and hits the boy hard on the head.
He jumps across the room and hits the boy hard on the head.
All the students are scared and miserable. They hate the evil teacher.
All the students are scared and miserable. They hate the evil teacher.
But they're lucky. One student has a cell phone. She secretly dials the number of her friend, AJ.
but they are lucky. One student has a cell phone. She secretly dials the number of her friend AJ.
AJ answers the phone. Hello?
AJ answers the phone. Hello?
The student whispers, "This is Kaori. Help us, AJ. Please help us. An evil English teacher is beating us."
The student whispers, "This is Kaori. Help us, AJ. Please help us. An evil English teacher is beating us."
AJ says, "Don't worry. I'll be right there."
AJ says, "Don't worry, I'll be right there."
AJ jumps on his motorcycle and speeds to the school.
AJ jumps on his motorcycle and speeds to the school.
He runs through the front door, down.
He ran through the front door, down the hall, and burst into class.
The hall and bursts into the class. He says to the evil teacher, "Stop hitting these students, you bastard!"
He said to the evil English teacher, "Stop hitting these students, you better."
Then he runs across the room. He picks up a desk and hits the evil teacher with it.
Then he runs across the room. He picks up a desk. He picks up a desk and hits the evil teacher with it.
The evil teacher falls to the floor. He is beaten.
The evil teacher falls to the floor. The evil teacher falls to the floor. He is beaten.
AJ looks at Kaori and says, "What do you want me to do with him?"
AJ looks at Kaori and says, What do you want me to do with him? What do you want me to do with him?"
Kaori says, "It's up to you. You decide."
Kaori says, "It's up to you. You decide."
AJ throws the evil teacher out the window and says, "No more evil grammar study. You are free."
AJ throws the evil teacher out the window and says, "No more evil grammar study. You are free."
The students cheer, "Yay!" Everyone is very happy.
The student cheer. Yeah! Everyone is very happy. Listen and answer.
Was the teacher friendly or was the teacher mean?
Was the teacher friendly or was the teacher mean? The teacher was mean.
Where did he go? Where did he go?
Where did he go? He goes to the class, his class.
Why were they sitting at their desks? Why were they sitting at their desks?
Why were they sitting at their desk? Because they waited the evil teacher.
What did Dave say to the class?
What did Dave say to the class? They says every day we study English grammar. If you make a mistake, hit you with a stick.
If they made a mistake, what would happen? If they made a mistake, what would happen?
If
they made a mistake,
they make a mistake,
what would happen?
what would happen? He hit them with a stick.
Who did Dave point at?
Who did Dave point at? They point. They point to a girl.
How did the girl feel?
How did the girl feel? The girl feel nervous.
Why was the girl very nervous? Why was the girl very nervous?
Because she didn't know answer.
What did he hit her with?
What did he hit her with? Stick. A stick.
Who did he point to? Who did he point to?
Who did he point to? A boy. Who did he point to? A boy.
Had they learned the future conditional? Had they learned the future conditional?
Has they learned a future conditional? No, they haven't.
Did he hit the boy softly or hard? Did he hit the boy softly or hard?
Did he hit the boy softly or hard? Hard on the head.
And who was miserable?
And who miserable? All students.
Why were the students lucky? Why were the students lucky?
Why was the student lucky? Because one student has the cell phone.
Whose number did she dial?
Who number did she dial? AJ.
Whose number did she dial? Was AJ coming soon?
Was AJ coming soon? Yes.
What did AJ hit the evil teacher?
What did AJ hit the evil teacher with? A dick. A dick.
With. What did AJ hit the evil teacher with? Why did Dave fall to the floor?
Why did Dave fall to the floor? Because because he was beaten.
Where did AJ throw Dave? Where did AJ throw Dave?
Where did AJ throw Dave? Out the window. Out the window.
Were all the students in the class free?
Were all the students in class free? Yes,